This video is very kindly sponsored by Neural DSP. Alright everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Kaminski and today I'm going to be writing something pretty cool. I've got a bit of an idea already about what I want to do, but something really cool just dropped and it is the brand new update on the Quad Cortex, and there's a couple new plugins for the X updates that can cross over now to the Quad, and there's a couple cool new treats in there for all of you Quad Cortex owners as well. The first one being, and a really cool one I've been wanting for a while, is plugins and your user presets can now be just ported over to the Quad Cortex. So I've got a tone right now on the Soldano X and that is now available on the Quad, which is great. So that's part of this update. I've got a tone on my computer right now that I'm really happy with, that I've saved as a preset. Now it's easier than ever to just drag that tone onto the Quad, and it sounds a little bit like this. Super high gain, modern, chuggy. So that's a tone that I'm rocking today, and I want that on my Quad. So I'm going to show you how you do that. It's super easy. It took me like 3 seconds to figure it out. And we're just going to get right into using the new things on the Quad Cortex in real time, how I would use the Quad in my writing. I like to track with tones baked in most of the time. I know that's crazy, but that's me. So let's get to it. All right, so on your computer, whatever you're plugged into, make sure your Quad is plugged into your laptop, desktop, whatever you're running. As you can see, I've got the Soldano X right here. Got a tone that I'm happy with, CK Modern Rhythm. Just using the overdrive. Tweaked a number of the parameters here, changed the position and distances of the cab, and done a little bit of like that Nolly EQ vibe, but on the Soldano. And yeah, other than that, pretty simple tone, not done too much else to it. So say if I want that on my Quad Cortex, how do I do that? So really easy, I'm just going to open up Cortex Control like this, and I'm also going to open up my Finder. So in your Finder, I'm on a Mac, but if you're on a Windows, I'm sure there's a really similar path that you're going to go through. You basically want to find your user presets. So on a Mac, you're going to go to Macintosh HD, Library, Audio, and then Presets, and then obviously Neural DSP. And if it looks something like this, you're in the right place. So today, I'm just going to drag over 2 tones that I have made for this video, just to show you how you do this. So I'm going to open up my Soldano SLO100X folder, and in here you should have a bunch of XML files, and all you're going to do is it's a drag and a drop. So if you go to your directory on the Cortex Control and then go to plugins, so I've got the Gojira, Pliny, Nameless. Oh yeah, so the Nameless is also on the Quad now as part of this update. I might use that in a little bit. I'm certainly going to be using some elements of it to build some tones later. As you can see, all of the artist presets are already on there, but what's new is user. So this is empty, so you need to populate this yourself. So literally I'm just going to drag these 2 things that I made today, drag and drop. Done. So now they're on my Quad Cortex, ready to roll. Easy as that. So I'm just going to start using it now and writing some music with it. All right, it's something like that, okay? That's what the plan is for today. I need to get it a bit faster, but originally it was something a little bit like this. A bit more just like around here. But I like the idea of doing and then some tapping thing, you know, instead of just. That's the plan. So what I'm doing is I'm using that exact tone that I had on the plugin for the Soldano, but now it's on the Quad, as you can see. So it looks like that. Okay, that's cool. I'm just going to comp in there and record the second half. I think what I'm going to do for this video is I'm just going to track like scratch guitar. Well, apart from that first riff, which is pretty good, I might go back and tweak it a little bit, but I'm going to track like scratch guitar takes. This is what I do a lot when I'm trying to I have an idea of like an entire piece, which is the case here, but I just need to get it out of my head here into Logic, just because otherwise I'm going to be like, oh, don't forget that I want to do the chugs here, and don't forget that I have a chorus here. So I'm just going to do real simple, probably terrible takes, but that doesn't matter. And if you're in this situation, don't worry about getting good takes. Just get it into Logic. So that's what we're going to do. I want this verse. I don't even want guitar in the verse, but I just know what I want to happen. So, yeah. Okay. Something like that. So I'm just gonna have like a bridged thing that goes really, let me just I'm gonna do this on a clean, but I'm literally in that mode where I'm like, yeah. Okay. Yeah. So literally a short as hell bridge idea, and then we're gonna do some sort of chorus. This is gonna make a bit more sense in a minute, hopefully. What I want to do, and I think I do this a lot in my writing, is keep the same sort of rhythm idea going on for the entire sort of track that we have. So we've got this whatever. Oh yeah, let's put the overdrive back on. Yeah, that. And then in the verse I'm gonna have whatever it is. For the chorus I'm gonna go, no I'm not. Like that. This might take me a while because I might want to get the tuning of each chord bang on. So I want to have, and then no, yeah, we could do that. And then the old major swap chord here. That was tragic, but this is what goes on behind the scenes, okay? But now we have the worst take imaginable that for some reason I'm keeping in this video, but that's going to be the chorus, and that's how that's where we're going to start from. So that's the idea, and what we're looking at here. So we've got riff 15. Yeah, we're about a 45-second piece, which is excellent. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to lay out some markers. So proggy riff, and that's what it's going to be called. And then we've got puzzle box verse, because that's what I'm taking inspiration from. Then we've got Misha chord pre-chorus, and then we've got, I don't know, just a genty chorus thing that's going on. So now that just really helps distinguish what is going on and what my plan is for each section. Now I'm going to chuck the guitar away. I've got my backbone, I like to call it like a backbone or a spine of the piece. Now I'm going to figure out drums, figure out bass, which I need to grab and retune to see. And for this piece and this week of the episode, I'm not using any orchestra. Challenging myself, anything, any sound apart from drums and bass is going to be guitar. So layers, atmospheres, any effects, all guitars, all using the Quad Cortex, all using plugins on the quad. That's a challenge. I love these kinds of challenges and setting myself challenges like this. So yeah, enough of me waffling, let's move on. Let's get some drums in. I'll show you quickly what I'm doing for drums. I'm not going to cover the mix completely. I'm trying to keep these videos, you know, a little bit faster paced than my first couple episodes. So yeah, I'm going to dive into the drums. I'm not going to show you exactly what I'm doing on the drum mix. If you are interested in how I get sounds like this out of drums and stuff, I have a complete mix video that's like 3 hours long, and you can dive into that. And a lot of the mixing is really similar to this like template that I've got going on at the moment. So here we go, drum programming. I'm going to fly through this because I'm hearing a lot of the drums in here already, so they just need to get onto the piano roll. So yeah, let's go. So for the drums in this video, really quick, I'm using the P5 kit. Similar mix to some of the other videos I've done for this series. And instead of the snare from P5, I'm using the Bell Brass high tune snare from Modern and Massive. Absolutely love this snare. So as always, I'm gonna start with the kick pattern. Hold up a minute, I'm gonna have this like Haken vibes. So think Puzzle Box, the start of Puzzle Box, similar. Maybe let me try and figure something out. So what I wanna do is, and I'm cranking the velocities on this snare, you can just, it sounds so great, like. And then turn the kick down a bit. Yeah, okay. This is a bit tricky, but that's fine. I like thinking about things like this. So yeah, Puzzle Box. Oh, wow. That's not me listening to Christmas music yet at all. Right, before it gets demonetized, that's my inspiration. I know they're very different songs and very different vibes, but I like what Haken does. I always have been a massive fan for a number of years. I love everything they do. So I'm trying to get a bit of a Haken vibe going on with this one. Yeah, I like that. I just need to, I'm just gonna turn the guitars down for a minute so I can hear what the hell the drums are doing. Oh, that's so much nicer. Yeah, pro tip, actually turn your guitars down for a second when you're trying to write the drum part. Oh yeah. Maybe we could do like a Portnoy, what does he do? Right, left, kick, kick. Yeah, right, left, kick, kick, right, left, kick, kick. Tick-a-tick-a-tick-a-tick-a-tick-a-tick-a-tick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Yeah, yeah, let's do that. Wait, right, left, kick, kick, right. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so that first bit. That is very Portnoy to do something like that. Let me see, I might make it a bit more proggy, but the camera's about to die, so I'm gonna swap the batteries. Cool. And then all we're going to do in the second time through, I think we're just going to add the snare in on 3. Yeah. For the pre-chorus thing, I think I'm just going to do tickly cymbals, you know the deal. Cool, I mean this is going really well actually, so that's nice. So let's just listen to this in context. This should be fairly simple, like just follow the guitars. crashes, big cymbals, big chorus. Now that those drums are done, let's just get the bass done immediately, because I think that's probably the most important thing to really nail down first. And then what I'll do is I'll go back and add final guitar parts. So let's get the bass out. Let's use just Nameless X. I need to tune it first, and I think the strings are a little bit old, so that's okay. It's gonna be fine. Oh no. I think to keep things really simple here for this chorus, what I'm going to do is just going to do like so for the rest of the guitar parts, what I want to try and do is add obviously the final takes of the heavy stuff, but what I want to try and do is use lots of different types of layers and sounds if I can. I'm going to see what fits and what I think works well. Yeah, all right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to just make a, I don't know, let's like just boot up something. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to grab one of my like favorite presets from Nameless X. Yes, sweet. Okay. Should we see if we can do some tremolo picking? That works. Okay, so that's cool. I mean, I don't think it needs any heavy guitars there. What other cool presets have we got that we can boot up? Let's have a look. Ooh, it's Nameless. Wait a minute. Is this gonna blow my head off? Clayton, I swear to God, bro. Oh. Clayton, you genius. That's gonna be sick. I just need to figure out. Yo, okay, cool. Okay, that sounds insane. That was okay. That was weird though. What did I even do? Okay, let's figure out these really clean chords next, just because I want to get them nailed. As you can see, as I'm going through these sections, I'm taking these scratch guitars takes and I'm just muting them, and then I'm recording real things over them. So you can see I've done these 2 sections, and then I just need to do like the outro and like an outro melody, and then I think this whole thing is done, to be honest. Okay, I'm just going to do it in 2 halves, so I'm going to record the other one now. That sounds pretty cool. I had to comp in a few places just to make that make some sort of sense because it was pretty horrible to play those like open chord and open string hits and then immediately get to another chord. It's not the nicest written chorus. It's probably just a bit silly, but yeah, you don't think about these things when you first come up with ideas. What I'm going to do is I'm going to layer some things on top of this chorus to make it a little bit fatter. Otherwise, it's just going to sound the same as the first riff in terms of like that depth. Let's just find someone who's got like a, oh, Keon, here we go. D tune, but it sounds the tone. Okay, right, this is going to be great. This thing I'm going to replace with the Soldano cab. And then I'm going to have a plug-in delay. I'm going to get the Pliny delay, pre-delay mono. Yep. Okay, so now I'm going to do a harmony. Okay, I'm pretty happy with what we've got, so I'm just going to call it here and I'm going to get filming the playthrough. So I'm going to record some full final takes on the playthrough. There's no melody over this last chorus. I'm actually just going to come up with something on the spot whilst I'm filming like the playthrough style camera angle, because no doubt I'm going to come up with something like too good to replicate properly again. So I'm going to wait and record a melody and then the song will be done. But luckily for you guys, you're going to hear the playthrough right now with this, whatever I come up with, solo melody thing at the end on top of it. So enjoy. Alright everyone, thank you so much for watching today's video. This was a ton of fun to put together really. It's always nice to come up with quite strange riffs at the start of songs and just kind of throw you straight into it and then develop a bit of a, well, it's actually a rhythmic motif mostly in this little tune here. So hopefully you learned a thing or two about how to use rhythmic motifs, and also I hope you enjoyed like how sick the Quad Cortex continues to be, and how I like to use it to write a song anyway. So yeah, hope you all enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next video. See you in a bit.